Hey guys, what's up? This is Tuesdays with Quinn. Sorry I'm a day late, and also sorry I missed last week. My wife was having some medical problems and she was in the hospital for a little while. But everything's fine now, thank goodness, so I'm back. Today's topic is, what would you say to your younger self? I guess if you could go back in time. So I would definitely say, hey, do you know what transgender means? Look that shit up. No, but seriously, if I could go back, I would probably tell my younger self, it's okay that you feel different. You're not alone. It's okay that you feel different from everyone you know. And it's going to be like this for all your life. Until this year, when you decide that you're really a boy. Or realize, rather than decide. I think that had I had the terminology or the vocabulary I have now, back when I was a child, had I been exposed to anything transgender related, it would have been a different story. I feel really like a late bloomer because I'm 33 and I just started testosterone. But I guess better late than never. So I'm 20 days on testosterone today, and it's amazing. I'm loving my drop in my voice. And actually, someone was asking me about my childhood at this party I went to the other day. And, everyone's like, oh, how was puberty? And did you feel like your body was betraying you? And, I wasn't fond of it, but honestly, I really don't remember that much of my childhood. I know that sounds really weird, but, maybe it's because I did really hard drugs for like 10 years. I'm not really sure. Maybe I'm just crispy fried up there, and my memory's horrible. I remember some stuff, but I don't really remember, generally how I felt, other than just different. I don't remember, feeling pigeonholed into, actually, let me take that back. I do remember feeling pigeonholed into certain gender roles. My family, not my mom, but mainly my grandparents always were like, oh, sit like a lady, and, ladies don't do this, which I fucking hate ladies. Don't call me a lady. You know why? I'm a dude. Man, this tea's making me rambunctious. Anyway, the second topic is what was my childhood like, which I guess I'm kind of entering into without meaning to. My childhood at my mother's house, because my parents were divorced when I was like 3. So my mother's house was amazing. She was amazing. She did remarry, and my stepdad that raised me from the time I was 3 until I was like 18, he did the best that he could with what he had, but it was not a fun adolescence. I spent probably 80% of the time in my room until I got a car. And then I just kept the roads warm and did a lot of drugs and partied and hung out and never went home. And, I was always really close with my mom, but I think it was my stepfather and his disciplinary choices that kind of pushed me away. On the weekend, every other weekend until I was 11, I went to my father's house, who is not in my life anymore. Because when I was 11, I chose to stop speaking with him, or actually I chose to stop going over there. He chose in response to stop speaking to me. He for some reason didn't want me to see his parents. He thought that they treated me differently than his new wife's children, because I was their only biological grandchild, which they didn't. They always bought us all the same Christmas presents, so I don't know what that was about, but I just got tired of feeling pressured that I couldn't go see my own grandparents. So I'm like, alright, this isn't working for me. And instead of being like, oh, baby, what's wrong? What can I do? He'd be like, don't say yes. Say yes, sir. Don't talk to me unless you can treat me with respect. So I was done. Tried to reconnect with him when I was 22, 11 years ago, and it was just weird. I mean, he said he loved me, but I didn't believe it. And so I'm not telling him that I'm transitioning. You know why? He doesn't know anything else about me. And if he doesn't care to know anything else about me, then he doesn't deserve to know this. Sorry I got off on a little tangent there. But my childhood was good. I had a few stresses that, you know, a lot of people probably don't have, with the whole my dad's an asshole situation, and the whole my stepdad didn't know how to treat us. But my mother has always been amazing. She was there, you know, and she kind of overcompensated for what she thought I lacked with male parental figures. And she always asked me, you know, if you're too unhappy, let me know and I'll leave my husband, you know. I don't want him to adversely affect you. And, you know, of course I'm a kid. What am I going to be like? Yeah, Mom, let's go. You know. So yeah, my childhood, everyone let me be a tomboy. I got to go, you know, I'm in Florida, so I got to go pick strawberries with my grandparents and play outside. You know, a lot of the times, especially at my father's house, his wife had 2 girls, so we kind of were gendered into the kitchen cleaning kind of thing, where her son got to go outside and play. Well, I always wanted to go outside and play with him, or watch my dad work on his truck or in his wood shop, and just be around the guys and be part of that whole thing without really knowing why. I just knew I didn't belong in the kitchen with the women, which was ridiculous anyway. And one time I even got punished because I always snuck out, and they thought I was dodging my chores, but I just wanted to play outside with my stepbrother. So one time they punished me, and I was inside cleaning because my stepmom told me to do something, you know, empty the dishwasher, do the dishes, something. When I got done, I noticed that there was no one else in the house except me and my stepmom, and I'm like, where did everyone go? Oh, your dad took all the other kids to a baseball game, but you get to stay home and clean the house because, you know, you can't act right. You always want to go outside and dodge your chores and play outside when you should be in the house cleaning. Like, yeah, you wonder why I quit going over there. But my mother is just wonderful. Like, if it weren't for her, I don't think I would have turned out as well as I have. So, yay, Mom, thank you. You did a good job. But I definitely would go back in time and tell my childhood self, it's okay to feel different. You know, one day you're going to find someone that feels just like you, and you're going to realize, hey, I'm not alone. And one day you're going to be able to, one day you're going to be able to put a word to that feeling, and to own it, and to overcome it. That it's okay. It's okay to be different. It's okay to feel however you feel, and that you're not alone. Alright guys, well, I've rambled on long enough, so I will see you next Tuesday. Have a good one. Peace.